Building trust with your children, a foundation for lifelong bonds. Building trust with your children is one of the most important aspects of parenting. It fosters a strong relationship between parent and child, providing a sense of security, respect, and open communication. Trust isn't something that is gained overnight, but rather, it is developed through consistent actions, words, and experiences over time. Creating an environment of trust is crucial for a child's emotional development, as it lays the foundation for their future relationships and their ability to trust others. In this piece, we'll explore how to build and maintain trust with your children, and why it is so essential. Be honest and transparent. Children learn by observing their parents' behavior, so it's important to model honesty and transparency. Being truthful with your children, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable, shows them that they can trust you. If your child asks a question that's hard to answer, it's okay to explain things in age-appropriate ways without being dishonest. For instance, if you make a promise, follow through. If circumstances change and you can't keep that promise, explain why and apologize. Admitting mistakes teaches your child that no one is perfect and that honesty is more important than being flawless. Transparency also means being clear about your expectations and rules. When children know what's expected of them and why, they're more likely to trust that you're being fair and consistent. This creates an environment where they feel safe to express themselves and their emotions openly, without fear of judgment or retribution. Be a good listener. Listening is a crucial component in building trust. Children often struggle with their emotions and experiences, and they need to feel heard. When your child comes to you with a problem or something important to share, give them your full attention. Put away distractions, make eye contact, and listen actively. Show empathy by validating their feelings and concerns, even if you don't necessarily agree with their perspective. When children feel listened to, they are more likely to trust that their thoughts and emotions are valued. It encourages them to communicate openly in the future, knowing that their parents are a reliable source of support. Set boundaries with empathy. Setting clear boundaries and maintaining them is essential for a trusting relationship. However, how you enforce those boundaries makes a difference. If you set rules without considering your child's feelings or needs, they may see you as authoritarian rather than trustworthy. Instead, approach discipline with empathy. Explain the reasons behind rules and consequences in a way that makes sense to them. When children understand the purpose behind your decisions, they're more likely to see you as fair and consistent. Additionally, being flexible when appropriate shows that you understand their individual needs and are willing to meet them halfway. Be consistent. Consistency is one of the pillars of trust. Children need to know that they can rely on you to act predictably. When parents are inconsistent, sometimes enforcing rules, other times letting things slide, children become confused and may begin to lose trust. They might feel uncertain about how you will react in different situations, which can make them anxious or less likely to share their thoughts and feelings. Consistency doesn't mean rigidness, it means creating an environment where your child knows what to expect from you. This might be about daily routines, how you handle certain behaviors, or how you provide emotional support. By being consistent in your actions and responses, you show your child that you are dependable and reliable. Show respect for their autonomy. As children grow older, they crave more independence. It's important to trust them with small responsibilities that allow them to make decisions and learn from their experiences. By doing so, you show your child that you trust them, which in turn builds their trust in you. Micromanaging or not allowing children to make age-appropriate choices can lead to resentment or feelings of inadequacy, making it harder for them to trust your judgment in the future. Encouraging independence also includes respecting their privacy as they grow. While it's essential to stay involved in their lives, allowing them to have some personal space and freedom builds mutual respect and trust. Apologize when necessary. Parents are not perfect, and there will be times when you make mistakes. Perhaps you overreact, break a promise, or say something hurtful. In these moments, it's crucial to apologize sincerely. Acknowledging your mistakes and taking responsibility for your actions demonstrates humility and honesty. When you model how to apologize, you teach your child that admitting fault is not a sign of weakness, but a pathway to healing and trust building. By showing that you're accountable for your actions, you create a safe space where your child feels comfortable admitting their own mistakes and shortcomings. Conclusion: building trust with your children is a long-term investment that requires patience, honesty, and empathy. It lays the foundation for a healthy, open, and secure relationship that will benefit your child throughout their life. By being consistent, honest, and respectful, and by listening and allowing autonomy, you create an environment where trust can flourish, helping your child grow into a confident, trusting individual.